welcome back to my channel and to another Tag Tuesday. Now, I am happy to report that next week, Miss Tracy, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl herself, will be taking back the duties of the tag. We have not minded helping her out while she's been recovering, but I'm going to tell you what, it's getting harder and harder every week. I told her this morning, I do not know how she did it. And it's not going to be weekly, so if you don't see one every week, she's just going, I'm not sure the frequency, but it's not going to be weekly. But she will be starting back up on it next week. So thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for doing that while you are still recovering. Listen, like we said, we appreciate the job you did because it's not easy. It is not easy. So, this week, I'm calling it, it was my turn. Sandy did it last week, and then Joan, she gets out of it. So, I'm calling mine, what do you call it tag? I thought it would be fun because, you know, different parts of the country call things different things. I just thought it would be fun to see what different people call different things. So we'll just get started. Number one, what do you call cooking food on an outdoor grill?
I call it grilling out.
Grilling out. Yeah. That's what we call it. I know some people call it barbecue, but down here, barbecue is the actual food that you eat, not what you do. Barbecue is a noun. Right. Number two, a carbonated beverage.
I call it by its name. I don't go by what it is. I say Coke or Mountain Dew or whatever. I call it by its name.
I'd call it a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, back in the day, growing up, I don't know if you was that way, but growing up, everything was a Coke. What do you want? A Coke. Didn't matter what you wanted. If you wanted, you know, some other thing, it was always called a Coke. Yeah. But I just call it a drink. And then he'd say, what kind of drink? And normally it's a Pepsi.
Yeah.
What do you call the thing you push your groceries around in?
A buggy.
A buggy. Yes, it's a buggy. Number four, bugs that light up at night.
Lightning bug for me.
Yep, lightning bugs. I've heard them called other things. Matter of fact, I was watching, no, they were talking about the light. The girl called the light, I think in her car, the light bug. And that was like in Louisiana. I had never heard that before. But she wasn't talking about the lightning bugs. But yeah. Did you ever pinch their lights off?
I'd wait for them to light up and then pinch the thing off and then put it on my finger as a ring.
That's what I did. I made rings. I made bracelets. I wonder if that's kind of evil when you grow up and you think about it. But when you're a kid, you don't think about it.
No, I never thought twice about it. But now it
seems kind of cruel, don't it? Yeah. Did you put them in jars?
Yeah.
Yep, put them in jars too. Listen, they stunk.
Yeah.
If you've ever played with lightning bugs, they smell. Okay. What do you call, now I'm going to spell it, P.e.c.a.n. Hit it.
Pecans.
Pecan. It's a pecan. It is not a pecan. A pecan is something they have on job sites that you go pee in. They're called porta-johns.
Yep.
It's a pecan. Right? What kind of pie do you eat?
That's what it is for me, pecan pie.
You said pecan!
I mean, pecan pie, yeah.
Oh my Lord, we're getting a divorce right now. Sign the paper. Sign the paper! I do not make you pecan pies. What do you call the last piece of bread in a loaf?
The heel.
The heel, that's what I call it. Do y'all eat the heels? I know some of you do. I don't. If I'm desperate for a sandwich, I'll eat the heels, but otherwise, I just don't.
Yeah, if that's all I got, I mean,
right.
I'll make do, but I don't prefer it.
No, if I got my druthers, I don't want the heel. Here's another one. What do you call C.a.r.a.m.e.l?
Caramel.
I say both. Like,
Yeah, I've said caramel and caramel.
I do too. I kind of use both of them. Like when me and RJ was at Walmart's yesterday and he was looking for some little wax melts, there was a salted caramel, something, and so I called it caramel. But if I want candy, I want some caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
What do you call athletic footwear? Tennis shoes. Or we used to call them teeny bops.
Yeah.
You ever call them teeny bops?
Yeah.
I think kids these days, well, they used to call them kicks. Do they still call them kicks?
I haven't heard that in a long time.
They got names. What do you call the little lobster-looking creature in freshwater streams?
Crawdads.
I call them crawdaddies.
Okay.
Used to catch them and play with them too, didn't you?
I sure did. Used to go to the creek all the time on the other side of my neighborhood and catch crawdads and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we went to the
Catch them
mountains.
with my bare hands.
Yeah. Oh Lord,
Well, you
yeah.
had to be fast too, boy. You get pinched big time.
I was such a tomboy. I played all the boy stuff. When I went to the mountains with Mama and Papa, there was a stream right behind, just running through the mountain. We'd go down there and catch them crawdaddies all the time. And then finally, number 10, the water tap, inside and or out. So what do you call the indoor?
I call it spigot. Now, if I'm outside, I'm going spigot because you don't really have a faucet out there. Now, if I'm talking about something on the inside of the house, like bathroom or kitchen, I say faucet.
That's what I do. Is like, here's the faucet, but outside's the spigot.
Yeah, you got to spigot outside because that's technically not a faucet.
And here's the thing. It's not a spigot. They spell it S-P-I-G-O-T. It's a spigot. S-P-I-C-K-E-T. Spigot. And what do you call that thing that you... This is just a bonus that I'm thinking of. What do you call that thing that you squirt water out of?
Garden hose or nozzle.
Hose pipe.
Well, hose pipe, yeah.
Some people just call it the hose. I call it the hose pipe. That was some good drinking water as a little girl too. That was some good drinking water. Good old cold hose pipe water.
Yeah.
All right, well that's all I had. That was an easy one. I made my last one an easy one. So let's see. Let me think. Shall we tag Roy over at Recipes with Roy, and we'll tag Jenn and Steve over at Embracing Chaos with Jenn. So that is it for us this week, and we'll see you next week for Tracy's tag, and then I'm not sure after that, but you'll see us when you see us. So see you on our next video.
See ya.